So it's January in the north of England, so it's absolutely freezing as usual, but at least the sun's out today, so we can enjoy the sun with the heaters on. It's always a special day up in the north of England, but today it's even more special because we're picking up a brand new motorcycle. Those of us that have been following us on the channel and have followed us at the motorcycle show at the NEC last year will remember that we had plans and had ordered a CB1000 Hornet, and we are lucky enough to get the first one that's come in to Youles. It's there, it's ready, it's been PDI'd. They can't deliver it for a few days, so being excited little boys, we just thought we'd go and pick it up ourselves in the old BHP UK van. So here we are at Youles Honda in Manchester. This is a day that we've been looking forward to since we first set eyes on this bike at the NEC at Birmingham in November last year. A few months later, Youles really have pulled it out of the bag for us and got this bike in and ready for us to collect at the end of January, so we'll hopefully have it developed and ready for the riding season. It is a bike we've really looked forward to at just under 10 grand, and the spec that it comes in at, it's an absolute bargain, but the road reviews are coming in absolutely fantastic. Everybody seems to love it. Anybody that's ridden it seems to love it. But I'm going to hand you over to Brad, who knows quite a lot more than I do on this bike, and he'll talk you through the specs of it.
So first of all, I'll give you the new key.
Oh, thank you very much.
For yourself. So yeah, Honda CB1000 SP, so 2025. You'll tell this one's the SP by obviously the distinctive colour scheme. So you've got the matte black bodywork with the gold accents all the way across the bike. Obviously this bike, 9999 on the road, absolute bargain of a bike. You're getting about 155 brake horsepower out of the 2017 derived Fireblade engine. If you wanted the standard Hornet 1000, you're getting about 150, so 5 extra brake horsepower is pretty damn good. Obviously on top of that, you've got, as a standard option on the SP model, you've got your quick shifter, you've also got the Brembo style EMA calipers, and you've also got an Öhlins TTX36 rear shock as standard on the SP model, so it's an absolute bargain. On top of that, obviously you've got your 5-inch TFT display for your dash. You've got obviously really nice 4:2:1 exhaust system along the bottom of there as well. So just for the price of it, it's an absolute steal. You'll have some great fun with these things. And we're looking forward to seeing it come back when you've done your work to it.
Yeah. Now there is a slight difference in the exhaust as well, right?
There is,
between this and the stock bike.
There is. So part of where that extra 5 brake horsepower comes, so there is a valve system in the exhaust. So standard bike doesn't have the valve system, SP does have the valve system. It opens up around 7,500 RPM, I believe, just lets the bike breathe a little bit more, gets that extra 5 brake horsepower.
That exhaust might not be there next time it comes back to you.
Oh, I wouldn't blame you.
Now we did, let's clear this up once and for all. When we spoke to the gentleman at the NEC, I think he implied there was a 6-axis IMU ECU on it. Is that correct or not?
So, no, there's not a 6-axis IMU on this bike. So the idea behind the Hornet 1000 is they wanted to make that 1000cc kind of experience cheaper. You know, for years and years, the Hornet, you know, the shall we say, Street Fighter 1000cc bikes have been well upwards of £15,000. So it's not in that kind of price bracket for a lot of people to get kind of into. Lots of people don't want to spend that sort of money on a bike. So Honda thought, right, we're going to disrupt the market, shall we say, make a bike that is really cheap but really fun. So you'll see a lot of people are calling this, I mean, I think it was Fagan at 44 Teeth called it a part spin special. To a degree it is, to be honest with you. I mean, a lot of the things on this bike have been used in other bikes, but that's not saying that it's a bad thing. Again, if you watch Fagan's review, he absolutely loved this bike. So you'll see the TFT display has been used on a few different bikes. Obviously the engine been used in the 2018 and 2017 Fireblades. So it's bits and pieces like that, but they've put it together into a new package. So there's no IMU, but you've still got traction control, and it's going to be a lot more fun, I think.
So as far as the riding modes go on this bike, what do we have?
So you've got your sport mode, you've got your rain mode. Obviously if it gets a little bit squirrely, our UK weather being one of those things, you need that little rain mode on there. You've also got 2 user customizable modes on there as well, which are great. So let's say, for example, you really like very little traction control, all that power, and maybe a little bit of extra bits and pieces in there as well. You can fully customize those modes to be exactly what you want it to be honest with you. So you can go through into the back settings or in the back menu of the bike, fiddle around with your with your joystick on here and change it to be exactly what you want it to be.
Wheelie control?
Wheelie control, so wheelie control is built in with the bike, so it's built as part of your traction control. So they call it HSTC, Honda Selectable Torque Control. Now what that essentially is, it's wheelie control, traction control built into one. For all those people that I know are going to be asking, yes, you can switch off the traction control, so you can turn this into a bit of a wheelie beast if you wanted it to be.
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, we're, like I said before, we're really excited about the bike. Can't wait to get it in the back of the van, get it back home and start the running in procedure before we get it up on the dyno. Really appreciate your time, Brad.
No worries, can't
Thanks
wait
for
to see
having
it.
us, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon. Cheers.